Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing quick morning update. You can see the coins are trying to level off. We'll go look at Bitcoin real quick. We're just going to do the Bitcoins. You can see we've been telegraphing a big crash soon because our track indicated a huge pump way up to here. And you can see with our industry exclusive track, nobody else could nail it this good. And that's how we call the pump from back here in Bitcoin with our industry exclusive drawing tool. We were telling you back here we had a huge pump coming. We thought initially 40, what was our initial call? 41,000 and change right up here was going to be the ultimate high point because our track said that was the high point. But our original track got us to, it was like 41,000 when the price was way down here. Nobody thought that was going to happen, but Vincenzo, right, it was a phenomenal call, and it was because our track, and as you can see as we went out, we had our top end potential up here, and we topped out just above it, right? And then we crashed down, just like our track said we should have an initial crash. Then a little bounce back, then we got a little bounce back. Now we should have another big leg down, which the next leg down is going to bring you down, way down in there. But we're going to have another big crash. And we've been setting this up for a mid-November crash around the 11th, 12th November, a huge crash that's going to bring us down from 20,000 all the way sub 10,000, right? And that's still on play. We have not forgotten, and this has not been overted. This has just been delayed, but now you're starting to see the crash starting to take shape. But the first crash is going to get us back down to $27,000. That's what we're doing right now when we went from 56 to 42 yesterday. The first crash has to get us back down to 20,000. Then you start to consolidate until early November, and then you have a huge crash once you start November, a big crash, like a big crash, something where you lose 40, 50, 60% in a week or two, right? And that's still in play. We still expect that to happen. And then after that, when you bottom out in here, then you could have a huge pump again, right? So that's what we're looking for in Bitcoin. The XRP, everyone loves the XRP. And the XRP, just like we told you, we were in this rising channel. See that? Industry exclusive pattern. We've been calling that since it's been in it, since the pump, this whole time. And we told you as soon as you break this, the targeted move is the bottom of the wedge. And bam, where'd you fall right into and through the bottom of the wedge, right? So the bottom of the wedge was there. You fell through it. Now if you zoom in, you got bought back up, but now you're coming back down like we told you yesterday when we made that little scalp trade on the Litecoin. We said these are probably all going to start to come down because they got to retest that double bottom down there. Because whenever you get a big crash and then you see that big candle wick, see that, a big candle wick, it's a sign that there's buyers. But then you look at the volume, you had big sell pressure, crashing volume, and then a rising price. It's a bearish reversal pattern. That's what we call the industry exclusive hook nose Jewish bearish reversal pattern, where you see that you crash, then you got the big hook, and then you got the big nose, the big hook nose, right? And it's a bearish reversal pattern, and that's what's happening here. And we're going to come back out and double bottom, and that might be a good spot to buy. Or when you get here, it's going to crash through it. But you can start to buy here and play another pump back up in the overhead resistance, right? But we think this is coming back down here. The same as the Dogecoin is in the same thing. You can see it's being rejected by overhead resistance. The same thing, had the big overshoot, came back up with the big, their own hook nose Jew bearish reversal patterns. And we think this could trade into here, but it's eventually coming down to 20 cents or 21 cents at the bottom to retest back down here. And I do have buy orders in here. And we're going to play, when it comes down, we're going to play another pump back to overhead resistance, which would be like a 25% move. That's what's going on in all these coins. And we're going to finally finish it out with the Litecoin. You can see it hit beautifully what we were playing yesterday on that big hook right here. And then it came down. Now it's almost, not almost, it's got to come back down here to double bottom. And that would be your next buying opportunity in Litecoin at about $160. XLM's in the same thing. You can see we pumped down the hook nose. Now it's coming up. But again, double bottom, 28 cents would be a spot to play the pump, maybe all the way up to there. Like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. Peace and love. Peace and love.